Hello everyone, and welcome back to more Let's Play Metroid Prime 2. This is post-commentary. The reason for this is the original commentary I had in this episode I was not fond of. This is mostly due to the fact that I was attempting to talk about Hit Metroid Other M, and I ended up sounding like a complete another idiot. I had not thought out my thoughts at all, and was basically confusing myself and basically anyone else who was watching it. So, I'm replacing this commentary with post-commentary. Now, in the last episode, we beat the Spider Guardian, and we're on our way back here. So, or not back here, but we were on our way out to head to Torvus Bog, because, as you, might have heard from the last episode, we have to leave here to go to the next boss. Now, look around. Does this look familiar to you? This purpley blob spot and the music? Well, if you guessed or know, yeah, Dark Samus. Dark Samus is like, I don't like this bridge. I'm gonna blow it up. And so she blows it up. Yay. Luckily for us, now that we have the spider ball, we can blow it up. As in, not so much that we can blow it up, but we can go over it. See, this is what I'm talking about. My thoughts are never straight, and I'm trying to think of two things at once, but I'm not. Ugh. So yeah, now you have the spider ball. You can literally just go across it like this. It's really too long, if you ask me. I don't think it really needs to be this long at all, but whatever. I mean, if the game designers designed it that way, who am I to question them? I don't know. I think it's really silly as like an introduction to how to use the spider ball, considering there's several other spider ball tracks all around you can use. Yeah, it's really silly. That being said, why am I just sitting here again? I don't know. Maybe I was talking about how the bridge was exploded. No, wait, there was that other platform there that you can't reach. That I was thinking, how do I get there? How do I get there? And I remember now, but blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So, now that we're leaving, I might as well start talking about what I was talking about before. Metroid Other M. I don't like the game. I think it's pretty bad. I don't think it's as bad as I made it out to be in my review. That's mostly because the script was written basically after I was finished playing it for the first time. Well, second time, actually, but all the memories of the first time came through. I hate the game, but I made it out to be a lot worse than it actually was. One of the main things is the story is just as bad as I made it out to be, because it is. It's awful. It's a horrible representation of Samus. It's a horrible characterization of Samus. It's horrible voice acting, pretty poorly written, and nobody wants to sit around and listen to Samus goddamn crying about some dude dying. Like, nobody wants to see that. Nobody does. And even if you like the fact that Samus is that kind of characterization, you're gonna hate it. Like, most people hate it. Now, beyond that, beyond the story being bad, the controls and the gameplay were not as bad as I made it out to be. They're all easily functional, but they just don't feel like they were optimized. Like, several of them feel clunky, several of them feel awkward to use, and while I guess I can understand the use of the D-pad and without the nunchuck, the game would have just been so much more smoother with the nunchuck. Like, you could have just pressed the Z button to change it to first-person mode, aimed the Wiimote, been fired, and you could have used the stick on the nunchuck to control the character, but I don't know, I guess 8 directions and 2 speeds is just fine in a game where there's a lot of platforming. And this is what I'm talking about. It's these kind of complaints that just make the game just not fun. As I keep saying, though, it was not as bad as I made it out to be. This is something I just want to clear up right this moment, and I think I cleared it up a few times in annotations in the review itself. This came from just thinking it over and playing it through a third time, but it's still not good. It's still not good. I doubt I'll be going back to that game ever again, really. If I do, it'll probably be for a Let's Play, and it'll probably be me ripping on how much I hate the goddamn game all the time. Like, that's pretty much what it's going to be. But that's basically what I wanted to go through with Metroid Other M there. It's not as bad as I made it out to be, but it's still not good. It's probably like a 5 out of 10, really not worth my money, and it butchered Samus as a character. Because Metroid Prime 3 managed to give Samus emotion and make them acceptable, while at the same time, like, not giving her a voice. Like, not giving her a voice is one thing, but giving her a voice and then ruining her character by making her have, like, no emotional range. Like, the point where Anthony gets knocked off the cliff in that game, spoiler alert, like, her voice doesn't change. Like, it doesn't change at all. It's like, Anthony, no, run, and then Anthony gets knocked off, and it just doesn't change. It's exactly the same tone, exactly the same type of emotion there. It's not enough. It's bad. It's just awful. And her post-traumatic stress disorder, again, it shouldn't happen. She's beaten this guy 5 times by now. Okay? Like, 5 times she's beaten him, thought she's killed him, and he's come back. Where exactly in the Metroid universe is that supposed to give her post-traumatic stress disorder? She should have added the others 4 times, but no, they can't have that in Super Metroid, or can't have that in Metroid Prime, Prime 3. It's just really stupid. And the fact that she, for whatever reason, feels like she has to take orders from Adam, even though she's a bounty hunter. Like, she didn't have to stay there. She didn't have to listen to Adam, but... I mean, that's just it, though. That stupid level up system. There's items there which are... She's running through lava areas, which is giving her constant heat damage, and she doesn't activate her Varia suit by herself? Why does she need Adam to tell her that? Does she become brain dead as soon as Adam's around? Are you serious? Are you getting what I'm trying to say here? There's so much wrong with this game that I cannot consider it to be a good game. I quite frankly cannot. And while it's not as bad as I made it out to be in my review, it's still a game that's not nearly worth your purchase, and it's a detriment to the Metroid series. I feel this is the reason why we probably will not be seeing another Metroid game till at least 2016. And even then, I doubt the Metroid game will come out before 2016. Quite frankly, Metroid Other M was a failure. I believe it was somewhat of a commercial failure, as well as the poor reception of it. Like, the utterly poor reception. And I don't know who's really to blame on that end. Was it Team Ninja? Was it the writers? Because I know now that it's not Team Ninja's writers who wrote the story itself. Which makes no sense to me, because it seems like a story Team Ninja would write with the lack of power Samus seems to be radiating. Because Team Ninja's all about them boobies. Meh. I think I'm going to stop there, but that's like 6 minutes of me talking about Other M in a non-review setting that, honestly, I probably didn't need to. But I just wanted to clarify my thoughts, because it was a lot less clarified and straightforward, and it was more confusing in the live commentary. It might have been a little confusing here, and I'm sorry if it is, but I don't feel it is. Like, if I felt like it was, I would have stopped this post-commentary and retried it again. Anyway, this whole time, we've been going through the Torvus Bog. Now that we're here in the Torvus Bog, we actually need to go down below, down here. Down here, basically, where we need to go. Silly wording, I know, but what can you do? Right? Right. Hold up, just gonna message somebody on Facebook. By the way, we have to go down, down, down. It's just down right to the bottom where we fought the Alpha Block, except one room above it, so we can go... No, we have to go, actually go all the way down to the room where we fought the Alpha Block. Silly me. The reason for this is the next Guardian's there. Right in that room there. See what I'm talking about? Yep. There's a portal down there. That's what I was looking for, and that's what I was talking about. So, as a result, we are going to have to get the Spider Ball. Now, somebody who was trying to get out of here beforehand may have noticed this as well. But, no, there are Spider Ball tracks here. So, as you can see, portal. Now, somebody would have noticed the Spider Ball tracks and thought to come here later, but you have to come here in general. Like, it's the next thing you have to do after acquiring the Spider Ball. Again, I don't understand why it's in Dark Torvus Bog, but I guess the designers thought that this room would be perfect for the next boss fight, which, to be honest, it was, but it was not necessary. Right, so, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the next Guardian, the Power Bomb Guardian. This thing's can be difficult if you don't know what you're doing, and for the first part, I really didn't know what I was doing, and then I found the pattern of how to beat him. So, how you beat this boss is you go up on these spider ball tracks. Of course, we have to scan them because we want the scan data. But you have to go up on the spider ball tracks from this one place right here. There's only one that you can go up, which is unfortunate, but it happens. So, what you then have to do is go to these power bomb, or go to these bomb slots and bomb, which will in turn unlock the thing above it and also do damage in terms of electricity to the power bomb guardian. Now, I'll just get it out of the way now since I don't actually notice it for a while, but the thing with the power bomb guardian is it always throws the power bombs where you're going. So, if you can see his attacks coming, which you clearly can this whole time, basically the moment before he moves his attack, what you've got to do, oh jeez, that is a close ass bomb. What you basically got to do is you just got to, oh wow, right, I forgot that the Zerglings, or the Zerglings? What is this, StarCraft? No it's not. Stop it, Flappy. Basically, just move the other direction is all you have to do. Because it'll throw the attack where you are going rather than where you are. So basically it's like moving forward, oh shit, he's about to throw it. Move back and it'll throw it towards the direction where you would be going, and then blah blah blah. Again, I don't find this out for a little bit of a fight, so I'm just gonna, I won't speed it up. I'll just talk over it. This fight particularly is not hard once you know what to do, because if you know what to do, you can pretty much avoid every single power bomb, provided you get yourself in the right scenario. Alright, here, I think I start realizing what I have to do. And I just throw it where I am. I stay still, he threw it right there. Now, he'll do a thing where he'll throw it twice. This one is kind of hard to avoid, but it's really not. And right here, I was an idiot. It's like, oh shoot, I let go of the R button before I hit the ball, which you don't even need to do. You can just continue to hold the R button, which is to lock onto spider ball tracks. You can just continue to hold that even before you launch off of a bomb. You can just continue to hold it. Yeah, so I do pretty poorly on this fight. It's not that hard. Once you know what to do, it's really not. I've said it like 5 times now, and I think I just smacked my microphone to my headset there. But once you know what to do, the Power Bomb Guardian is a pushover. Right here, I get knocked off again. It's unfortunate, but I'm not remembering. Not remembering, but I think at this point I don't actually remember or know at this point to do the whole go the other direction while he's raiding. There I get knocked off by the Ingling thingy. Again, that's very unfortunate that you can be knocked off by those. This fight could easily just take like 2 minutes. I think like 5 minutes tops if you know what you're doing. But I don't play it very well. And here I start to realize what I have to do. As soon as I fire, I just got to move the other direction. Here is where I realize what I have to do. So, you only need to do this 4 times. If you know what you're doing, it'll take you, again, a maximum of, like, 5 minutes. Even then, I still think it's very, very easy to get lower than 5 minutes on this boss. It's not hard at all, and quite frankly, it is a joke once you know what to do. It only has the one attack, which is throwing power bombs at you, which makes it extremely easy to understand, find a pattern, and win. Which, for its sake, sucks. Here, I get extremely lucky, and I'm able to get inside the, Here, I'm able to get inside the bomb thing first, and there you go. You unlock all 4, the platform comes down, and you kill it. So there are the power bombs. My brother just gave me some sort of drink in a can. Tastes pretty awful, to be honest. But, ugh. So yeah, those things are designed to be used with the screw attack, just as an FYI. But you can't really get the scan data till you do have the screw attack, which comes pretty later on, really. Again, I'm terrible with the spider ball, so I fell off yet again. Like a baddie. Harp darp. Barp darp darp darp. Darp 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 darp. I think it was around here, or like 2 minutes ago, when I decided to stop recording my audio, because I realized like this audio is literally just a mess. This is probably one of the worst commentaries I've done in a while, and occasionally I do that. But yeah, here we go. We now have ourselves the power bombs. So I'm just gonna speed the rest of this up here. Well, actually, considering that all I do is go to the light world and go to that save station. Ow! Considering all I do is blow this up with power bombs, go to the light world save station, and save. I'm just gonna cut the episode off here. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.